There are so many movies out there to choose from. To pick one as my favorite is actually very easy. I am very much into old movies, and by old movies, I mean those that are in black and white. My favorite movie is Sabrina. It was released in 1954, starring Humphrey Bogart, Audrey Hepburn, and William Holden. It is the story of Sabrina Fairchild. She is the daughter of a chauffeur. Her father works for a very wealthy family, the Larrabees. The Larrabees have two sons, David and Linus Larrabee. Um, David is the adventurous playboy, and Linus is the workaholic, um, business minded son. Um, she is madly in love with David, but of course, David pays no attention to her. She's just this young little girl and the chauffeur's daughter. Um, as they grow up, Linus, um, David, I'm sorry, David is engaged to be married, and so Sabrina has a hard time with it. So she goes off to Paris to learn, go to cooking school. While there, she tries to forget David, which is very difficult for her. But then she returns, and she's no longer the young little girl that everyone once knew as the chauffeur's daughter. She she comes home, and she's this beautiful girl, beautiful young woman, and she catches David's eye finally. But he's already engaged to be married, so uh, the family doesn't want anything to ruin the engagement, this marriage. And they get Linus to distract her and do all these little things to keep her away from David. Well, in the process, Linus falls in love with Sabrina, and Sabrina falls in love with Linus. And of course, Linus is much older than Sabrina in this version of the movie. Um, Eventually, they do end up together. Um, this movie was remade later on in 1980s or something. It is starring Julia Ormond and Harrison Ford. And even though that version was very good, uh, nothing can compare to the classics of the 1930s, 40s, and 50s. For me, they are amazing. I think they have everything that today's movies do not. Well, that's my